All right, our next speaker comes to us from Nairobi, Kenya. His name is Francis Wachira, but he goes by Tiger Aiki Franck. He's an Ikkyu. He's age 29, and he's opened 2 dojos in Nairobi with over 60 students, and is awaiting recognition for the Aikido Kenya Association by the National Sports Ministry. He started his martial training in Taekwondo and Karate, but says, quote, "In Aikido, you train for life, not just to be a fighter. I like to keep fit and focused, but without competition and aggression. Aikido gives virtues and discipline to advance yourself," end quote. In Kenya, he is introducing Aikido to women and to LGBTQ Kenyans to combat violence, and says that his 2-year-old son is already interested in Aikido moves. So with that, I'd like to welcome Tiger, if he's on and his connection is holding up, and invite him to share his Aikido love story.
Hello.
Hello.
So my name is Francis Wachira. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I started Aikido back in 2009. That's when I met Joseph, who was my partner in Aikido. So I used to train. I started training martial arts in Taekwondo. Then after 4 years, I advanced to Shotokan Karate. At that point is where I met Joseph, and he introduced me to Aikido. My journey in Aikido has been a very challenging and tough one, because I always look up to teachers who are far away from me. Like one of my teachers is Tess Faitekeru, who is in US, but we keep in touch through online training, which has been challenging, even training, even going for tests. And because of that, I chose Aikido because of the aspect of connection and the peace part of it. As you know, most parts of Africa or country in Africa, there's always election virus, there's always fight, maybe there's family struggle. And when I got in Aikido, I got the aspect of how to unite and how to live together and how to move on. That martial art is not all about fighting. It's not all about challenging others, but challenging yourself or building yourself. It has been a journey where I have been able to connect with all type of people, from women, young students, and also small kids, which have been able to interact with them and bring them on board about Aikido. Because most young people, they want something that is vigorous or something that to fight. They know martial art is all about fighting. But what I teach is, it's not about fighting. It's about how to unite and how to bring people on board in martial arts.
Tiger, do you want to share how you've got other martial artists to come to Aikido?
Yeah. So most of the challenge that is there in Kenya or even in Tanzania and Ethiopia and other, you cannot just go introduce Aikido to new people. It has been a correction of martial arts, Taekwondo, Shotokan, Karate, and also Krav Maga. they always invite me in their seminar where I go and introduce Aikido. And in that way, I've been able to win a lot of people, old and young, to Aikido. Because when you show like people about Aikido, it's not about strength. It's not all about fighting or stance or anything. And you tell them Aikido is this smooth, it's this fine, and this is how you do it. They get more interested and they want to learn and learn and learn about Aikido.
And can you tell us, Tiger, about your work now with self-defense and women and LGBTQ community?
Yeah. Okay, I've been in the past few years or few months, I was teaching just women and young people. But this year in January, I was approached by the LGBTQ people, and they were concerned about training. Most of them were doing taekwondo and karate, but they dropped because of the way of the training and how the harassment in the dojos and also the classes. But with the few months I've been with them, we have been training and they have been enjoying it, and they have been very much concerned and want to do Aikido and want to know more about Aikido.
Tiger, you love Aikido so much, you're trying to get all of Kenya to fall in love with Aikido, yes?
Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tiger. That's very inspiring. I know that the LGBTQ community and women face many struggles in Africa. So that's wonderful that you're there to help them. And here's a few pictures of you and your youth in action.
Tiger has asked me to get involved, and if others want to, I'm sure there are ways we can, especially on Zoom, support that work, empowerment and safety work.
Yeah, absolutely. Many people here have can help with that. So that will come back to again. We'll mention more about Mighty Networks, but that's the kind of connection and collaboration that we're hoping to foster as a board here at Aiki Extensions. You've heard what Tiger's up to. We will show ways that you can continue to be connected to him if you're interested in helping with that empowerment work.